Yo, I'm Brendan, and right when we thought the Yotta couldn't get any worse, we get this message. Somehow my wife got this message and I didn't get one, but I'm assuming that it applies to everybody. So let's talk about these changes within Yotta and why they're rapidly becoming my least favorite service to recommend, or maybe they're becoming my favorite service to not recommend. It says in this message that effective immediately, Yotta has to discontinue paying rewards on savings balances, paychecks, and card spend. If I'm honest, those things weren't really like the top of my radar when it came to the Yotta rewards potential, but I do remember there being at least some kind of like return you could have on savings balances. And thankfully here, it's not all of the ways we can make money with Yotta being revoked. Otherwise they should like shut down. There's no other reason. They say the rest of the Yotta app, including Yotta Cash, as well as all of our games and the nightly Yotta Ball drawings and prizes will continue to run as normal. So at first when I read that, I thought, oh good, they're like maintaining the status quo of just trying to make the app as bad as possible. And then whenever you keep reading, you realize it wasn't really their choice to do this. They say that it was their primary vendor, their kind of partner in crime here, Synapse Brokerage, that they have chosen to no longer pay Yotta the revenue they are owed on their deposits. So they just had an entire income stream shut off, and they can no longer pay us any kind of interest on those things. They have a heading here of what does this mean for me, but I have a feeling it means more than that for us. Effective immediately, they're no longer awarding Yotta Cash APY on deposit balances and no longer offer boxes. If you don't remember, boxes were the things that you got for referring people, and I think I had 2 boxes that were like pending, so I don't have any chance of getting anything from that. Also, Yotta Cash APY, if you didn't have enough reasons to leave Yotta, now there's another one because your stagnant cash that has to go through a weird phone casino to come back out the other side now doesn't get an APY. And then they just have like the most depressing ending message here. Do I need to do anything? We understand it's not the experience you signed up for. If you would like to withdraw your funds now, you can do so within the Yotta app. They're like, yep, we're the worst. We aren't even going to assume that everyone should stay with us. We're assuming actually that everyone's going to want to withdraw funds. Then they say, we apologize for any inconvenience. Reply to this email if you have any questions. Sad Yotta team out. It's kind of funny to me that they're so down in the dumps about this, because to me, that wasn't ever the real draw to Yotta. I mean, the base interest rate was never that good anyway, and I don't even know what they offered in terms of paychecks and card spend. I don't remember that. So to me, the most minor features have now left, and the main draw of Yotta, which was the Yotta Ball drawing, they gave us better interest rates than a standard savings account. All of that was the real reason we were there. Then it started transforming into a weird casino. Then they rolled out this whole Yotta Cash thing, which is just super convoluted and very confusing, and your money becomes Yotta Cash, and then it has to go through the whole prize game to come back out the other side and become withdrawable. It's a whole wreck. Their core product is the wreck here. It's not this. So my interpretation of this is that they are losing a bunch of income. They must have had a spread in here between what Synapse paid them and what they paid us. And so they're losing that margin now, which meant that they're losing a ton of income. They're losing a ton of their operating budget, I think, and that is a very sad thing for them. I think especially in light of this development, the only way that Yotta is going to right the ship here is by making the whole process clearer in terms of how our money goes through the Yotta game process and comes out the other side, and really make it clear and appealing that we're getting more interest by using Yotta than we are elsewhere. If you can prove to me that by playing a game, I'm going to get 6 or 7% interest, where in a standard high yield savings account, I'm getting 4.8, I'm there. I'll play the game. I don't care. Let's do it. But our consolation prize for having these goofball games, including Moonshot, Blackjack, Plinko, Minesweeper, a random spinny wheel they call Wonder Wheel, and Double Down, which is literally flipping a coin, is that we get a worse interest rate. To me, the value proposition of Yotta just makes less and less sense overall. If I wanted a true casino experience that didn't cost me anything, I would download a casino app, or I'd play a casino game online through a browser. At least that way I'm playing actual real casino games. And I'm probably not losing money. I mean, you can obviously gamble online and you can lose money, but there are ways to do that same experience totally for free. Likewise, I can put my money in a high yield savings account. I can put it in CDs. I can get dividends from investing the money. I can do a number of other things that all get me more money than Yotta does. So they're saying, pay me for a bad experience, please. That's the Yotta proposition right now. It's nonsensical. It's crazy town. Yotta, you have to flip that around again. You remember the early days when it was like bank interest rates were 1% or 0.75% or something like that? And then Yotta comes out and they're giving us 1.5%, 2%, maybe even 3% if you got lucky. It was like, oh my gosh, they're 1 or 2% higher than the bank. This is amazing. Let's all do this. And it's kind of fun. You've got like a lottery situation happening. So it's like it's a lottery replacement. And then instead of serving the people through giving you the kind of buzz of a lottery, but replacing that with a savings account that keeps your money, now they're just the worst casino in the world. I don't understand. Well, I think you need to do whatever you like to do with your money. I personally am more than happy to withdraw all of the money that I had in Yotta, which was a whole $17. It is now all gone. Actually, it was all gone yesterday because I was like, this is not worth it. I'm out of here. And if instead you want to see one of the many better options you can do in terms of places you can put your cash, watch this video next, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.